Hello everyone, very good evening. Welcome to Citizen Mentors. My name is Ketan. This is going to be a quick lecture as far as the FMS is concerned because the forms are out, and I'm very sure people are actually curious to understand, whether you guys should be filling up the forms or not. I'm not sure if I am live or not, so kindly help me with that. So yeah, it's just a confirmation saying that sir, you are live. We can hear you, we can see you. Everything is fine. Should suffice. So, okay. I know a lot of you have this doubt in your mind that whether you should be filling up the forms or not. The forms are out actually. All right, let me kind of look at. Okay, where is it? Where is it? Okay, so FMS forms are out, and the last day to submit the form is basically 31st of December, midnight, which is 11:59 precisely. That's how the calendar and that's how the clocks work in the B school. So 31st December 2020 is what the last date is, and the forms are out. Now, maybe the main question that you have here is that, whether you should be filling up the forms or not. To be very honest, if you look at from the cutoff perspective, I think 98 percentile plus, 98 percentile plus is what you should be looking at, as far as, FMS calls are concerned, right? So we don't know what is going to be the score versus percentile. Everybody is predicting from their side. Somebody saying that 100 is what will fetch you as 99. My take is basically 100 to 105. That's the bracket that I'm looking at as far as the 99 percentile is concerned. So I think 98 percentile is a good number to kind of go ahead. Now, why do I say so? 98 is a kind of a safe zone, mere khayal se. But again, 98.50 plus is what always been cutoff for FMS, but mere khayal se 2018 mein 98.10 was the cutoff. So you never know, there might be a little bit up and down as far as the COVID thing is concerned and the kind of things that are happening around. So mere khayal se 98 percentile अगर आपको लगता है कि मेरा आना possible है, you can fill up the form. 95 plus score अगर आपको लगता है आएगा इस बारी, then definitely fill up the form. Now you all know about FMS, right? You all know about FMS and you have a fair idea about FMS. Don't want to dwell on this, but if you ask me like why one should be opting for FMS, with all the students from CDC mentors who have admitted to FMS, we've been getting a lot of good feedbacks indeed. Plus, I always tell people that if you miss on ABC, FMS is something that you should be looking for, because that kind of a that kind of a peer group, that kind of a crowd, that sort of placement that you will be able to get, as far as your FMS is concerned, right? So if you're not able to get into ABC, you should be going for FMS. I do understand that a lot of people, they favor FMS on the perspective of or on the front of ROI, which is indeed the truth. But anyway, look at the other side. Their placements are fabulous. Their alumni base is amazing. And if you ask me, somebody who's got into, so I have a couple of my friends who out of FMS. So I think the difference between ABC guys and FMS is maybe I'll say couple of bucks, couple of grants, I would say. But the profiles are going to be definitely the same. So there is not much difference there you will be able to see as far as the profiles are concerned. But definitely there are companies, they'll be offering exclusive profile to ABC and FMS, so and so forth. Keeping those kind of outliers a little bit aside, mere khayal se FMS has the potential to give you a perfect kind of an opportunity. Let's have a look at their eligibility criteria. I am not actually able to get the okay, so this is the eligibility criteria that we can look forward for. Can we have some likes please, so we can reach out to maximum people? There are only 2 likes. Anyway, so total is 251. This got increased last year, mere khayal se. General 101, reserved category SC 37, ST 19, OBC 69, AWS 25. They have this supernumerary seats for PWD candidates, which is 12 and 12. This is something you should be kind of looking into a little bit detailed manner. So I'm not going to dwell on this. Now you might tell me, sir, conversion ka ratio bata do. Dekh mere bhai, conversion ka ratio agar main baat karunga, this is something that we should not be looking at, because conversion ke bare mein agar hum baat karenge, I have seen people scoring 99.70, 80, 90 and not been able to make it to FMS. Whereas I have seen students from C2C mentors, for example, Manohar, 99.40 percentile, he got into FMS. We've got Kunal in the same range. He also made it to FMS. He's the one who cracked Calcutta also. He's the one who did not, I think the only college he did not crack was I'm Ahmedabad and I'm Bangalore. He did crack Calcutta, but looking at the ROI perspective, he went for FMS. They are doing phenomenally good. The college inside is amazingly good. Couple of things. Let's have a look at which you guys are waiting for. Placements. By the way, I'm using somebody else's website, guys, which is there on the Google. I did not get FMS ka actually that PDF because something wrong with the PDF. I'm not able to download that. So the highest salary is going to be 58.6 lakhs per annum, and the average salary is 25.6, which is 26 lakhs close to, which I do not see anywhere lesser than the IIM Ahmedabad, Bangalore, two colleges. IIM Calcutta definitely tops the chart with 28 lakh per annum as the average. So if you look at FMS, it gives you a great opportunity. The fees is around about 2 lakhs. What maximum that you can get is around about 26 lakhs as an average if you do very well. And if you look at the highest is going to be around about 50 plus, right? So it's 1000% ROI if you look at from that perspective. There is a quick bifurcation, by the way. 75 plus students have got 25 lakhs plus. There is a good, I would say, kind of a combo out here. 37 plus month ka work ex, there are 28% bacha log. 25 to 36 months ka work ex, there are around about 27.76% bacha log. Let me give you the eligibility. Somebody just pointed that out. Let me have that over here. Again, it's going to be 50% your CAT is what we're looking at. Let me just run through this. I think we should be having it here as far as the admissions are concerned. Okay, so once again, give me some time. Okay, I did check that. Okay, give me a minute. It should be somewhere over here. Okay, let me see if I get this over here or not. Once again, I think it's going to be a simple thing. 50% is what we're looking at your entire your score, and then what we have is like 5% will be given to your extempore. 1 second. Okay, sorry for this trouble, guys. This was mentioned somewhere here. 10th and 12th weightage is what I'm looking at. Probably I can put the another video for this as far as the weightage is concerned. 1 second. I'm not going to dwell on this for too much. I'm just trying to figure out. Okay, here we are. Okay, fair enough. So your CAT score gets the weightage of 50%. Your 10th standard, 10%, 60%. I think this is where a lot of people will fit in. Okay, so that's about your 10th standard. If you are less than 75%, 5%, 75% and above will get around about 10% marks. 12th standard, 10%, 60 and above. But less than 75, 5%, 75% and above 10%. Okay, that's fair enough. So academics, TK, thoda bahut doable and manageable. SOP would form 10%. This is going to be really an integral part of your entire selection, which is going to be statement of purpose. SOP, I already have a video on YouTube as far as FMS SOP is concerned. It is intact for FMS. You can go and check that out. It's a free thing. Extempore is going to be 5% and your interview is going to be 15%. So there is no group discussion as such. When you talk about extempore, it's a beautiful thing. They'll give you one topic and you just have to talk on that. The timing will be given to you by the jury or the interviewer. You might get 2 minutes or 3 minutes or a minute to talk about it. So this 20%, this 5%, this 50%, this 20%, plus this 10%, this 30% is going to be make or break as far as your FMS admissions are concerned. There are people, they convert FMS at a very on the edge, probably let's say 98.7050 kind of thing, or maybe 99 percentile. So people are able to convert FMS even being on the verge or on the edge of the percentile, just because they're damn good with their PI, their extempore and their SOP. This is something, a CAT is something, we really won't be able to kind of change, but FMS is known for their brutal selection process of PI and SOP and extempore. Okay, so we have the guys in FMS, we've got the alumni from FMS, Manor and Kunal. These people will be helping you for your preparation as far as the FMS thing is concerned. Now, moving ahead, this is something I would love to show you. Looking at the subject, I just had to look at the subject, and I think subjects are pretty good. They're pretty much common as far as the first semester is concerned, but then actually it gets a little bit impressive. I remember me and Manohar, we always having a chat about the subjects and kind of, looking at the projects that he should be taking or not. So I think the subjects are also good enough. There's nothing different as such. They're doable, they're manageable. Looking at the placement and looking at your eligibility, I think that's it from my side. If there is anything that you want me to kind of put a little bit light on, would love to do that. Cutoff के बारे में अगर बात करेंगे, यहाँ पे मुझे composite score मिला है 53 is what I'm looking at out of 100. So you guys can go through this. Again, we will be coming up with something which is like kind of a let's say short cutoff kind of a thing. But this is something just to help you whether you should be filling up the form or not. If you are somebody who is from category, guys, I think you should move ahead and just fill up the form. Even if you do not feel that क्या तुम्हारा cutoff clear होगा कि नहीं होगा, मेरे ख्याल से just fill up the form. The form fees is not going to be that much. What if you actually qualify for FMS? Because nobody has an idea that CAT 2020 का score versus percentile क्या scene होने वाला है. मेरे ख्याल से you should be just moving ahead with that. Somebody is asking about the 12th standard का buddy, this is here. You can have a look at this. Okay. You know what? Let me just help you with this. Probably this is available on your. This is actually available on FMS ka. One second. Let me get this for you. I probably put this out here. So here is the link for you guys. You can kind of go through this link and then think about it. But I think it's a good decision to kind of go for FMS. Go for FMS. The interview process we will take care of. Yeah, don't worry about call aayega ki nahi aayega. It's one of the college that you should never want to miss. I have seen people last year, they felt that sir hamara call nahi aayega, and finally they felt that even percentile which is below compared to their friends, they got a call, and they could have filled the form or something like that. So I can say go ahead and fill the form. So guys, that's it from my side. There will be a couple of more videos on the front of FMS. If not subscribed, kindly subscribe and just go for it. SOP video is already there. FMS video is already there on YouTube. Just put in Ketan KG FMS SOP. It's right there. You can go and you can work on it and you can start thinking about it. मेरे ख्याल से 31st December is the last date. Don't wait for the last date. Fill it up ASAP.